Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome to my presentation. I will give you short explanation about my completed project. Task 2, credit card fraud detection. We need to build a model to detect fraudulent credit card transactions. Use a dataset containing information about credit card transactions and experiment with algorithms like logistic regression, decision trees, and random forest to classify transaction as fraudulent or legitimate. Here is the record dataset. Our dataset contains total 23 features. Here is the implementing code of this project. First of all, I import all library record libraries and packages. Then read CSV record CSV file. Our dataset is already separated into train and test data. Here is the pictorial view of our dataset. Here is the frequency of fraud and non-fraud data. 0 means fraud and 1 means not fraud. Then we need to check how many null value contains in our dataset. And fortunately, our dataset does not contain any null value. And our dataset contains different types of value. It's text data and date and time data. That's why we need to convert it all of this type of data into numeric data because our machine learning model cannot perform any task on text data and any other type data except numerical data. That's why we first of all find out which columns contains another type of data except numeric data as well as for test data set. And here perform label encoder to convert categorical data into numerical data. Here convert columns to date time data for training data set. This portion is implements for extract year, month, day, and other for the transaction that. Here is the portion for test part. This portion used for convert columns to date time, and this portion used for converting or extracting year, months, day, and hours for transaction date. Here is the implementation of one hot encoding for training dataset. Then we need to separate our dataset into two parts: features part and class level part. Uh, X contains X contains the feature part of training data. Y contains the feature part of training data. That means corresponding class level. Y chain contains corresponding class level of the training data. Its test contains the feature or columns of the test data, and Y test contain the corresponding class level of the features of the test data. Here is the implementation of logistic regression model. This portion is for training this classifier, and this portion is for predicting the performance of this classifier. Here is the classification report of logistic regression and confusion matrix. This classifier has 99% accuracy for this dataset. Here is the implementation of decision trees. For training this classifier, this portion is used, and this portion is used to predict this classifier performance. Here is the classification report and confusion matrix of decision tree classifier. Decision tree classifier has 100% accuracy for this dataset. And here is the implementation of random forest classifier. This classifier has 100% accuracy for this dataset. Among all of these implementing classifier, we show that uh, random forest classifier and decision tree classifier provide better accuracy compared to logistic regression model. Thank you everyone for your attention. You can ask me question anytime, and I will give you this implementing code in the video description. Again, thank you very much.